So I'd like to introduce Dr. Nicole Rombach, and I'd like to say thank you very much for joining us today. And we're here to talk about the Equiband from Equicore Systems. And we've got a few questions that we'd like to ask you. But before we do that, can I just ask you to introduce yourself so that people know a little bit about you?
Yes, hi Sue, good morning, wonderful to be here, and thank you for the opportunity to be able to talk about the Equiband system. So I'm one of the founders and owners of Equicore Concepts, and the main product, or the key product in our company is the Equiband system, and that was launched in 2011.
Gosh, time flies by.
It sure does.
So what was it that made you come up with the concept in the first place?
A number of cases that we would see of horses just requiring postural retraining. So from the physiotherapy group that I was working with, and also from my research as part of my PhD studies, the emphasis was strong on core stability, so spinal stability, which then translates into dynamic stability, so stability in movement. And in the majority of the cases that would come to either to the veterinary clinic or cases that would be seen outside, became evident that these horses just needed more postural control, so dynamic stability. And a series of ground exercises have been developed and have been used over many years, but those are again static exercises. So it was really looking at how could we best design a system that would be able to transfer those ground exercises into dynamic movement, so into ridden work, for example. So that was the embryonic stage of the Equiband system.
So as a chartered physiotherapist, that makes a whole world of sense, and I think that pretty much everyone has heard of Pilates now, and pretty much everyone knows that really they themselves should be doing some form of Pilates, and really it makes sense that our horses should be doing something similar, because core stability is essential for longevity and comfort, really.
Yes, it is indeed. Key for controlled movement, and there's a large group of research in the human field already showing that if the core is dysfunctional, that that slack, if you like, in stability will be taken up by the periphery. So, for example, people who develop hip or knee instability can develop that as a secondary result, if you like, of core instability. So same for the horse, and especially when you consider that a lot of the performance horses are nowadays not moving as much as what they would in the wild. So in the wild, the horse is grazing 16, 17 hours a day, constantly in movement, whereas the performance horse nowadays is really on an equivalent of a more sedentary lifestyle, so in the stable, sometime in the field, and in relationship to work, a work segment and the entire day, so the 24-hour period, it really is a much smaller segment of having that horse move, if you like. So again, that semi-sedentary lifestyle, I think that we know causes core dysfunction in people, I would say can be translated to some extent to the equine world too.